Okay, so we just want to discuss a website that I'm creating called The Veiling of Women in Islam. And what I wanted to get across to the audience is, why do Muslim women cover up, and how it affects them in their lives, and the reasons behind it. So if you could just give us some insight to those, please.
Well, being born Muslim, we've been raised up with certain values and certain morals, and one of those values and morals is the covering of women. It has been revealed in the Holy Scriptures, not just the Quran, but the Bible and the Torah as well, that women should observe the veil, and this is why many of us do wear it.
Okay, so by veil, are you referring to covering of the face, or are you referring to the covering of the hair and the body as well? Because I know in Islam, the veil doesn't just refer to the face, but also refers to the rest of the body.
Well, this is a difference of scholarly opinion. But what we know from the Quran actually tells us it says to tell the believing women, so not just Muslims, but all of those that believe in a one God, to cover themselves and to draw their cloaks over their bodies. It is not said specifically, that the hands and the face should be covered. However, some scholars of Islam have said that it's right for a woman to cover her face and her hands. This is something that you have to look into. There's many, findings, and there's many sayings, authentic sayings from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to actually approve of this.
Okay. So, like I said before, you've decided to cover your hair and your body. Is this a decision you made yourself? And if so, why did you take this decision to do so?
Well, I did take a decision to make this. I did make this decision myself, and it was a logical decision and an Islamic decision as well. Based on my religion, I know that it's the right thing to do, and I know that this is our dress code, and it's not just a dress code for women. The veiling is also for men as well. Men should screen themselves and dress modestly as well. So it's not just about the women. And the veiling is not just considered as a garment to cover ourselves, but it's also considered as a way of, carrying ourselves as people and our character and everything. So we have to be modest in our character as well as our dress code. However, the logical reason, should I tell you of a scenario that happened? Okay. Basically, I was on holiday one time, and this is when I was around 18 years old, and I was at the beach, but I weren't swimming. I just decided to sunbathe.
Okay.
But I was wearing like a small top and 3/4 length trousers, and I was just laying down, and then there was some men next to me, a group of men taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
And then this obviously upset me, but at that time I was just on the beach by myself, and all my family members were swimming at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So this made me quite upset and angry, because I'm thinking, why are random people taking pictures of me? So when I went and confronted them, they just laughed. And then when my brother came back from having his little swim, he came and he was just like to me, "What's wrong?" Because he could see that I was proper upset by it.
Yeah.
And then, I just told him that I just wanted to move, and he was just like, "No, why? Tell me why." But I didn't tell him why.
Yeah.
And then on my way home, I started to actually think about the scenario that happened. Why were they taking pictures of me, and why were they giggling and everything? And for me, I just felt disgusted with the way that I was dressed.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, obviously, although I was covered in a sense that, I was wearing, 3/4 length trousers and a t-shirt, I was naked at the same time, because my body is still on show. My, adornments are still on show and everything. So I just took the decision after that to dress more modestly and to start covering up the Islamic way.
Okay, and how has that affected you in your daily life? Does it limit you to do certain things, or do you just feel normal and it doesn't affect you at all in that sense?
Well, I still think that I'm the same person. I haven't changed who I am. I'm still me.
Yeah.
However, I have noticed that some people have reacted in a certain way towards me.
Yeah.
When I went back to my workplace after holiday, and I came wearing the veil, they were very critical of it. And they were actually trying to say, you know, that I couldn't work with it and that it was a health and safety hazard and that I should take it off.
Yeah.
So I have noticed that some people, you know, were very critical of it, but it hasn't changed the way that I feel.
Okay.
And I still, you know, I'm still wearing it 4 years on.
And you're still working with it and everything as well?
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you for that insight.